Our show focuses on homeownership, community, lifestyles, and success stories from across the country. We like to entertain and inform our audience by sharing cool stories from your city and across the nation. And of course, hear from a local pro from your market. Welcome to the last episode of the year. Today, we're going to check out some of the highlights of 2019 from coast to coast. I'm your host, Jem Morris, and welcome to the American Dream.
We do it in the spirit of going against the grain of the negative media, giving inspiring information, and having people walk away from our show with something of value.
You're seeing a disruption in both the real estate and the mortgage space.
A lot of people are just not willing to put in the work.
What video does is that it demands an emotional response.
You know what I love about the show? It's totally unscripted.
Our first story is brought to you by a professional in your city. Let's hear what they have to share this week.
Hey guys, I'm Alyse.
And I'm John.
And we are the Heart of Austin Homes team. Today we're gonna get a quintessential piece of South Austin.
Here at Radio Coffee, which is one of my favorite places to come get a snack and a coffee.
And then we'll chat with Shani Kilgore and check out a gorgeous new listing.
Let's go check it out.
All right guys, here we are at Radio Coffee. We absolutely love this place.
Yeah, the nice thing about this place is it's got lots of parking, which is really rare for an urban coffee shop, and there's a ton of space. So you can come in and not be nudged out because you're only in this tiny little coffee shop. So it's really big, and so it's a great place to come hang out.
Definitely. It is actually won Best Coffee Shop in Austin 3 years in a row, according to the Austin Chronicle.
Yep.
And it has really cool music nights on Friday and Saturday nights, an award-winning bluegrass show on Monday nights. And for the cool cats, a trivia night. Let's go order a drink.
Let's go.
All right, guys, we are here with the illustrious Shani Kilgore. Not only is she a good friend, but she's a fantastic singer-songwriter that's getting to be internationally known. Shani,
yes.
I know we all come to Austin because it's the live music capital of the world. What keeps you here?
I think the history here is what fascinates me the most. Just the rich, just ongoing, befriending people like John D. Graham, like Chris Gage, like they've had residencies in the same places on the same nights for 20-something years.
It's incredible.
And I love being able to come in and just be a part of that community and that history.
And I know that nobody wants to choose a favorite child, a favorite venue that they've ever played at, but if you were choosing a venue around Austin that's your favorite, which one would you choose?
I have to say Threadgills North is the only Threadgills left. I do a Wednesday night residency there. That is the same night that Janis Joplin used to play. The guys from Uncle Walt's band used to play there on Wednesday nights.
Yeah.
And it's, I love it. I love playing there.
That's fantastic. Thank you so much for talking with
Thank
us.
you so much. So good to be with you guys.
Of course.
Here we are at 3115 Clawson in 78704. This is a brand new build, 3-bedroom, 3-bath with giant rooms and a basement in Texas, which is almost unheard of. It's a really cool layout. It's a modern set, so let's go check it out. And here in this layout, we've got the kitchen, living, and dining spaces all integrated into one big great room.
So you start off with a humongous single slab marble island, farmhouse sink, all stainless steel appliances, modern finishes out throughout. You have the built-in microwave in the island here, a humongous pantry back behind with your half bath right there. And then you come over straight into your living room with a breakfast bar right off of it, a unique modern fan, unique light fixtures that are very Austin, and then a humongous dining over here. So great open layout, all of your common areas in one floor. Let's go check out the master bedroom. Now we're coming upstairs to the master suite. So one of the neat things about this floor plan is that this master suite has a den or an office just outside of it to get a little bit of work done whenever you need it. Additionally, it has its own porch that looks out over the green belt in the backyard here. A sitting area here. We're looking at vaulted ceilings, and the dimensions of the room are probably looking at 16 by 18. Plenty of room for a full king size bed, gorgeous large windows, and let's check out this master bath. So you have double vanity, gorgeous counters, the squared off garden tub, obviously the toilet, a washer dryer specifically here, so that's 2 sets of washer dryers for the home, and then a humongous walk-in shower. And check out this closet. I think you may be able to fit the whole shoe collection in here, not to mention a few other things. It just keeps going. Let's check out the backyard.
And the back deck is a really nice cozy spot made out of T-Rex decking, so it lasts for 30 years or more. You'll never have to replace it. You can enjoy a glass of wine or a nice little cozy spot out behind your house with a little bit of green belt in the back so that you can rest and relax after a long day. Downstairs has a nice media room flanked by 2 bedrooms and its own washer dryer hookup for absolute privacy. Thanks so much for watching.
And we'll see you guys next time.
Hi, I'm Penny Green with Synergy One Lending.
And I'm Shelby Lapine with Priority Settlement Group of Texas. And today we're here with John Little, the owner-broker of the Pinnacle Group.
And we're in this wonderful outdoor area, and it is something that John's very passionate about. But enough of that, let's let him tell you about it. Come on.
Hi, I'm John Little. I'm excited to have this opportunity out at this wonderful ranch just north of Austin. Here to introduce you to an organization that I'm just really excited about and have been all my life and what they stand for. What I have with me today is David Sefton, the president, and Ashley Morgan, the director of marketing. Central Texas Wildlife Legacy. How did Central Texas Wildlife Legacy get started?
8 friends getting together for a wild game dinner that David and his wife Leanne were planning, and it's grown from that to 6,000 members now.
We're a social organization that does great work also. We are a federally recognized charity, but we're mainly about having good times. You know, those special times around campfires. You know, hunting is not about going out and taking an animal. It's about the camaraderie. And you know, a hunting trip might be a week long, and you're there sharing experiences and stories around a fire. And you know, actually taking an animal is so secondary to the whole thing. That's just minutes, maybe even seconds of a week or 2 week hunt. And going out fishing and outdoorsman. And that's one of the incredible things that we focus on. The United States was the first country in the world, in the history of the world, to democratize hunting and outdoors. Only in other countries, all the way back to the beginning of man, only nobles and the kings were able to hunt. But the United States made it something that every one of its citizens could enjoy. And we want that tradition and we want that legacy to continue because it's important.
One thing I've learned about your organization too is that you're, you know, a lot of charities are top heavy, a lot of management money. And what impresses me is what you are able to organize and pull off with low management. Thus, in other words, you require a lot and need a lot of volunteers.
Absolutely.
Yeah, we try to go lean when it comes to our staff.
Paid staff.
Paid staff,
Absolutely. But you know, you have to recognize that a lot of people are very, very busy. And you got to balance, can't wear your volunteers out. And so we've tried to balance volunteers like Gib Lewis here. He does tremendous amounts for our club and other members. We try to balance our volunteers out with paid staff, the people who, you know, they're working, not getting top dollar because they are inspired by their mission.
Yeah, so if you want to find out more, go to your website, which is?
CentralTexasWildlifelegacy.org.
Great, folks. I hope that you got some great information about this organization, why you should support it, what events that are coming up. This gala in February is a fabulous, fun night. It's been an honor and a privilege to have got to know David and Ashley, and hope that this directs some worthy support to this organization to put smiles on veterans and on kids and support conservation throughout this state. Thank you.
Welcome to Taylor, friendly as a Texan smile.
I'm Monica Owen, and this is my husband, Starsky Owen. And today on American Dream, we're here at one of our favorite little towns, located 30 miles northeast of Austin, Taylor, Texas. Every town has a story, and Taylor's story is full of rich history that includes a booming economy affected by one decision, and how now it's getting its second chance. So this is where it all started, right here at the railroad. Taylor was founded in 1876 when it became a shipping hub for the Great Northern Railroad. They shipped cattle, grain, and cotton all over the United States. This once tiny village became a thriving economy, bringing lots of economic growth. Taylor was the place to live in Williamson County. For years, cotton was the backbone of the Williamson County economy.
The decision to put Interstate 35 through Round Rock caused economic decline as commerce was now being shipped by the interstate. For over a half a century, Taylor has struggled to experience the prosperity it once had due to this one significant decision. Today we get to meet our friend Sherry Clark Nichols, who had the privilege of growing up in this amazing architectural beauty when her family bought this house from Clark H. Booth back in 1958.
So I'm so excited to get to go inside this beautiful mansion. Today is the day.
Are you excited?
I'm so excited.
All right.
So the beauty and design of this mansion behind me lets us take a glimpse into the past to see just how thriving Taylor was in the late 1800s. This home was built in 1879 by one of the founding fathers of Taylor, Crawford H. Booth. He spared no expense when it came to constructing this beautiful masterpiece. This Queen Anne Russian Victorian takes us back to when this once booming town was founded.
Mr. Booth spared no expense in the architectural design in this home. Let me show you. Closed the doors in the wintertime, the pocket doors, it kept the heat in. When you opened them in the summertime, you would close heavy drapes. You'd open the doors, but close the heavy drapes, and then the hot air would rise and go through the transits.
Tell me a little bit about the initials that are above all the doorways. What is that exactly?
That is Crawford H. Booth's initials.
So this home is over 140 years old. And so currently, it is being renovated. And so that's what's so exciting is that they are restoring this home and keeping true to the architecture and design of this house.
One of the recognizable traits to this beautiful home is the onion dome in the center. That dome was made by shipbuilders in Washington State, and they shipped it by ship down below Cape Horn on up to Galveston, and it was placed on a wagon and brought to this location.
Why don't you come see for yourself why we think Taylor is so special? I promise you, you'll keep coming back for more.
Thanks for watching. See you.
This week, we're sharing a recap of some of our favorite moments of 2019. But first, we hear from one more professional from your neighborhood. Let's check it out.
Hi all, this is Swarna Mohan with Canis Realty Group signing on American Dream TV from the beautiful city of Austin, Texas. Here I am at one of the iconic locations of Northwest Austin, the Arboretum. The Arboretum was established in 1985 and was centered around the popular lifestyle concept when other retailers were just building traditional malls. So here it is set up in an outdoor park-like setting with boutique shops that you can walk to, restaurants that you can enjoy a meal with your friends and family, or there's several playscapes, fountain gardens with a duck pond where kids can enjoy, or you can just enjoy a picnic or enjoy the beautiful Texas weather. There's also a bookstore, the Barnes & Noble, where you can just have a fun time with the kids or just cozy up yourself with a coffee and a book. The Arboretum is one of the earliest executed mixed-use development projects, and it has contributed to the tremendous growth of Austin, Northwest Austin, by attracting several commercial and other residential developments. We have seen so much boom here that the city of Austin has now approved several such projects all over Austin and its suburbs. As I always say, in Austin, when you're buying a home, you're not just buying a home, you're actually buying a lifestyle. Right across the street is Trader Joe's, more fashion retails, and also a cinema hall, the Regal 7, which features independent movies. That's how I caught on to independent movies actually. It used to be one of my favorite activities before I had kids, of course, where every other weekend I used to come pick a random movie and thoroughly enjoy it. And oh, how can I forget about the duck pond? What I love about Austin is that it's a huge proponent of local grown businesses. Today in the Arboretum, we're going to check out two such businesses, specializing in desserts and drinks. Who doesn't love that? The first one is a bubble tea launch with an Austin flavor to it. Let's go check it out. This is so good. I'm glad I tried something new today. I've been to so many bubble tea places, but tapioca is my most favorite. What makes tapioca so unique?
I think that the main thing that customers are really drawn to about tapioca is the level to which they can customize their drinks, so that there's something for everyone, there's something for kids to enjoy, there's something for people who don't even like boba to enjoy. We also have a lot of special options for people with dietary restrictions. We have soy milk, we have stevia, we have over 40 premium teas, all of which are very customizable and don't come with any sugar by default. Our exotic drinks are also really popular. A lot of people like things like avocado mango, people like our durian smoothie a lot, our mango nata, and I think that that's really what sets us apart from
and you have a wonderful view from here. What's not to like about having your favorite drink and enjoying the view and spending time with your family or friends? But I'm not going to finish the drink yet because I think we can try some samples.
We got a bunch of samples ready for you.
Sounds good. That tastes really good, the butterfly lemonade. So the next place that we're going to check out is a popular ice cream spot here in Austin. Anytime you ask anybody, where can I get a good ice cream? I'm sure this is the place they're going to tell you about. That's Amy's Ice Cream. I would like to try the Oreo mixed with some Reese's Cups. That's amazing. Yeah. And you cannot go wrong with any of your choices here. Here we are at the famous duck pond in the Arboretum. Isn't it beautiful out here? My kids just love it here. They like to run around, feed the ducks and the turtles, or just have mini picnics here.
everybody, I'm Stephanie Pope with the Pope team in Dripping Springs, Texas, and I wanted to welcome you today to the Bar 10 Creek Ranch, which is a 460-acre ranch about 45 minutes outside of Austin. Come on in and I'll show you. Guys, we're here and we are in the great room of this amazing ranch house. Huge ceilings. We've got some really great art going on in here, including one of the guitars from downtown Austin. Look at this fireplace and this gathering space. You can have huge parties in here if you want to, or just a really intimate family conversation. This place is awesome. So right off the great room is this awesome formal dining room. We've got antiques mixed with really cool art and a beautiful antler chandelier. We're good to go for a big family dinner. One of the unique features of this house is this cool door that leads into the wine room. It came out of the Texas State Capitol building. Super cool. The kitchen has that same ranch feeling as the rest of the house. We've even got the limestone wall in here. This 6-burner stove is gonna feed the army that's in the dining room. It's opened up to a cute little family room for more intimate conversations. So the reason the family calls it Bar 10 Creek Ranch, it's a play on words of Barton Creek. And this is the awesome brand that they came up with, Bar 10 Creek. The weekend's almost here, and I think we might find Bryan down on the beautiful Barton Creek trying to catch some fish for dinner. We're gonna throw some steaks on the grill too and have a glass of wine by the fire pit. So we'll see you in a little bit.
Stephanie's in doing her thing. I'm out here doing my thing on 1.5 miles of Barton Creek on both sides you're gonna own. It's on 460-acre ranch. I'm loving this. Stephanie's loving this. The great thing is we've got our friends that own this. Thanks for joining us at the Barton Creek Ranch.
You can make your own memories here on this beautiful legacy ranch in Dripping Springs. Please give us a call if you'd like more information, and we'll see you next time.
I hope you learned something interesting about your city and enjoyed the local content. Up next, we're going to revisit some of this year's best moments from the West Coast, which some say might be the best coast.
Hello, I'm Alan Canis, and I'm one of the top real estate agents in the United States. I serve a niche market called the San Francisco Peninsula. Located just 20 minutes south of San Francisco, 20 minutes north of Silicon Valley, and just 5 minutes from the San Francisco International Airport. All, of course, with no traffic. We find Burlingame, California. When working with my clients, attention to the smallest details is so important, even down to a pocket square. Speaking of a pocket square, it's time to meet my favorite family couture store, Sam Maloof. Come on in. Hey Sam, great to see you.
Nice to see you. Welcome.
I need a pocket square.
Oh, great.
Stand right over here, and I will bring you the pocket square.
Great.
Trying to match your coat and tie today?
Yes.
Oh, wonderful.
Yeah.
I got a beautiful one right here. Show this to you. This is from Keaton, all silk.
Ooh.
Beautiful browns and blues. I'll help you do that.
Oh, let's see.
Here.
Oh, that one's nice.
Right. Is that pretty?
Yeah, that
like
one's
that?
nice. Let's
So I
see.
can take a look in the
Yeah,
mirror?
let's see. Okay.
That's pretty. Then here's another beautiful one.
Let's
Let me
see.
show you this. So if you like this, similar colors.
I like that. Okay.
But I think I like that first one better.
I think I like that one.
Works better.
That one's better. Okay.
All right.
But
How's
perfect. Sold.
beautiful? Wonderful.
I like this. I know your first secret to your success is your beautiful wife, Gloria.
Thank you.
What do you consider your main secret to your success?
I think foremost is product, having the absolute best product there is. We shop all over Europe, bringing our clients, you know, from all the wonderful countries that make handmade products. Number two is being able to execute flawlessly. It's so important. Our customers are very detail oriented, so to the eighth of an inch makes a big difference in how something looks. Our customer service, which is also exceptional. We bend over backwards to take care of our clients. And number four is having a great team. You know, you need a lot of great support, and we have great staff.
Thank you, Sam. I really appreciate, and I know our community appreciates you being here. Thank you so
John.
much. Thank
Couldn't do it
you.
without you.
Greetings, my name is Pete Lorimer and I am broker owner of PLG Estates here in glorious Los Angeles. I'm also the host of a show on Netflix called Stay Here. Now, where are you, Pete? Yes, it isn't your typical Los Angeles beach and Santa Monica and Venice. We're actually in an area known as the East Side. Now, it can be a little bit confusing because we are indeed west of downtown, but we're east of Hollywood in an area called Echo Park. Now, Echo Park, this lovely lake that you can see people boating, was founded as a reservoir back in the 1800s. Then it was turned into a recreational area, and then this area has some of Los Angeles' most old vintage homes going as far back as 150 years old. I love the East Side. I have an office here. I have an office in four corners of Los Angeles, but I love, love, love the East Side. And I'm going to take you on a trip to see some of my little cheeky favorite hotspots on the East Side of Los Angeles. So come on, let's go. Welcome to Oporto Drive. This is an absolute labor of love for me. I've been involved with this project from the very beginning. This is a classic mid-century home nestled atop the Hollywood Hills. We're in an area known as the Outpost Estates, which is technically part of the Hollywood Hills on the east side. Asking price for this beauty, $2.5 million will buy you this jewel in the hills. And you get a free orchestra with it, because right behind me, literally on the other side of the hill, is the Hollywood Bowl. And if you listen on a chilly LA starry night, you can hear the national anthem being played by LA Philharmonic. So without further ado, I am terribly excited to show you all of the beauty that this property has. So come on, let's have a look around. Now, it is no easy feat to build such a house because we're dealing with a pretty small footprint on a piece of rock with a cliff below you. But I love the mid-century lines of this house. And then come with me this way. This is why people who live in the hills love the hills. It is because of the views. Look at this. You've got downtown behind you. On a clear day, you can see all the way to Long Beach. And people just go nutsy fruitcake for the views. And then check this out. Silence. We're in the middle of LA, and you can barely hear a thing. You just see the birds flying by. And what I'm going to do is, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to let you all feel like you live in a $2.5 million house. Just for a moment, I'm going to step out of the way so you can enjoy the view. Michael! Michael! Come and visit me in my boudoir. Isn't this fabulous? If only I was naked with champagne, it would be even more fabulous. Well, I'm sure the viewers would probably be punching out of the channel if that was the case. But this is the ultimate Hollywood bathroom experience. I would sit here sipping on my champagne, watching the helicopters fly by as they film the celebrities at Mann's Chinese Theatre, which is literally right there. Hollywood Bowl and Hollywood Boulevard is right there. And this makes me feel like king for a day. You don't imagine.
Hey guys, Alexander Garcia here, bringing you back to the coastal cities of San Diego. I'm standing here in Embarcadero Marina, the walkway along downtown's waterfronts. This place has a bit of history to it, so let me show you. Embarcadero Marina gives some of its visitors some of the best views of downtown, some of the best restaurants to choose from, and the most historic landmarks along the way. But by far, my favorite landmark stands 25 feet tall, the most romantic of them all, the one and only Embracing Peace statue.
Whoa there, Tiger.
You didn't actually think I'd leave Hallie out of this one, did you?
Okay, Alex, I know you think you got the moves, but in all seriousness, what does this statue symbolize?
Right, so the story behind the statue is that it actually depicts a very famous photo back in World War II. So the photo was taken in 1945 as an American sailor embraced a nurse with a kiss in New York City's Times Square to celebrate the ending of World War II.
Oh, that's so romantic.
Right? And the crazy thing is that these two people didn't even know each other. It was just a random kiss. So, I mean, but, you know, in all fairness, I could understand the excitement of the sailor, knowing that the war was finally over.
Yeah.
I don't know, a random stranger kiss, is that a little too much?
I mean, I think we'd have to see for ourselves. Challenge?
You want to go kiss some strangers?
Go!
Let's go kiss some strangers. Just kidding,
No,
just
but
kidding.
seriously, in all seriousness, Alex, what does this kiss and this symbolize to you?
Right. I think the statue symbolizes the love and the freedom that we can now enjoy because of all the sacrifice that these soldiers, specifically the sailors, made for us.
Look at you, Alex. Get deep. I like it.
So there's certainly an interesting amount of irony as to the location of this love statue, as sitting right across these still waters lies one of the fiercest landmarks in San Diego. Weighing in at 45 tons, the length of 3 football fields, and carrying 176 anti-aircraft cannon guns. Allie, you probably already guessed it.
Obviously.
The one and only USS Midway ship. This beauty, or should I say beast of a machine, has so much history here in San Diego. Believe it or not, the USS Midway was the world's largest ship up through 1955. It was finally decommissioned in San Diego in 1992 and now serves as the most visited naval warship museum in the United States today, with over 1 million visitors annually.
Things are looking pretty cool over here on the West Coast, but we still have more to come. Stay tuned as we see some of this year's best moments from the South and Midwest.
Jay and Ashley Nelson, Nashville's secret agents. Guess what our mission is today? Well, I'm wearing my boots for a reason. We're in our hometown, Nashville, Tennessee.
Nash Vegas, Tennessee, guys. This is where I've been selling real estate for 18 years. It's time today to take them down to the honky tonks, Tootsies.
That's right.
Hey, code name Boo Boo. Code name Baby Man, and I got the Boo Boo t-shirt on. They're gonna be selling Hank Williams Jr. t-shirts down there, but they ain't got nothing on this one, baby. Let's go to Nash Vegas, come on.
Let's see it.
We're at Printer's Alley, guys. This is Lonnie's Western Room, the best karaoke spot in America, right here on Printer's Alley. But you know what?
It's closed. And quite often, the best karaoke singer ever appears in there.
She's so sweet. Let's go. Let's keep rolling.
Auditorium, home of the Grand Ole Opry.
Guys, this is where all of the legends got their start in country music. Porter Wagner, Dolly Parton. Who doesn't love Dolly Parton?
I do.
Come on. Hank Williams Sr. I'm going to show you guys something here in a second that's awesome.
A secret entrance. It's so cool. Come on. Right here, Jay always tells a story. Anytime we have any guests come to Nashville, he loves telling the story. So tell it, baby.
Here's the deal. This is Tootsie's Orchid Lounge right here. All right, so Tootsie's Orchid Lounge is a dive bar that's right out the back entrance here. This is the secret Hank Williams Sr. entrance. Guys, when Hank needed a drink in between his shows.
Because you could not drink in the Ryman. So he would sneak out right here, go over to Tootsie's, have a drink, and then go back in and finish his show. And Jay actually sang at Tootsie's for 4 years.
I know.
He did.
Let's go in Tootsie's. Come on.
Let's do it.
Alrighty, so this is a song I wrote a long, long time ago. It's called She Believes in Angels, but really I should have wrote this about myself because my beautiful angel's over there. So this is called She Believes in Angels. Angels, she believes they won't let her down. Yeah. There you go, baby. You're my angel. I love you.
Good job, baby.
Hey, thanks, guys.
Give me that sunshine, sunshine. Give me them good times, good times. Nothing but good vibes.
The word tamale is a Spanish word that pretty much means made of dough or masa. It has been predated to 7000 BC, where it's in Mesoamerica in pre-Columbian times. They use it just as a dipping bread, and they would dip it into sauce and stew. The Aztecs and the Mayans would wrap it up in corn husks and give it to warriors because it was a really good portable food when people were trying to go around and conquer the world. In El Paso, Texas, there's people that actually make them sweet. In South Texas, they make them big. Gerald Ford tried to eat one without taking the husks off in 1976, but here's the point. Everyone has a different style of tamales. And we're gonna go check out how San Antonio has made tamales their tradition around the holidays.
We're here with Aida. Aida, what is your fondest memory of tamales?
My grandmother, when we were kids, we used to make them during Christmas.
Just hanging around with my grandparents, getting all the masa ready, cooking down all the pork.
I don't remember how old I was, but just like seeing it and not knowing what it was until she opened it up and then you actually taste it.
So one of the seasonings that Panamanians use quite often is saffron. She would cook the saffron liquid with her pork that she filled the tamales with.
And she would show us step by step and let us make the masa and we'd put it on the corn husks and we'd make a mess. But that was the fun of it.
So I would say I was probably had to be around 4 or 5. But yeah, around Christmas time, I'd always look forward to getting tamales from her.
Getting all the family together. It was a family tradition.
So every year you guys get together, you make the meat separate, do the masa separate?
Yeah, we do all the whole process. We
From scratch.
Extend all the leaves, make all the masa.
Wow.
Cook down the cabeza. All that good stuff.
I love it.
I'm gonna ask you some speed questions. You ready?
Okay.
Here we go. Homemade or store-bought?
Homemade.
Homemade, all the way.
Homemade, absolutely.
No, it had to be homemade.
Yeah,
for
homemade
sure.
no matter
for
what.
Sure, yeah.
Pork or bean?
Pork.
Pork or bean?
Pork.
Pork.
We gotta go with pork.
Holidays only or year-round?
I usually like them holidays only, but I won't turn down year-round.
Holidays or year-round?
Holidays.
Holidays only or year-round?
Oh God, year round.
Holidays or year-round?
It's usually more the holidays.
Now, last but certainly not least, we head to some of the most famous and historic cities in the United States. Let's revisit some of this year's best moments from the Eastern Seaboard.
I go, where are you, guy? Where are you? Hope he's gonna meet me at this house soon. Let me try to get him again. For all I know, he could be swimming in the ocean.
Glad we could finally meet up.
I brought your car.
I appreciate that. Hey, I'm super excited. Today I'm going to introduce you to my friend Frank McKinney. Frank McKinney is the epitome of the American dream. Here's a guy who started from nothing. He's built $50 million spec homes on the ocean. Today we're going to see his $14.9 million property. Let's go meet him. Frank.
Welcome home.
Thank you, thank you. I want to introduce you to my friend Glenn.
Hi, Glenn.
Frank,
Hey,
pleasure to meet
nice
you.
to meet you.
How are you? What a place you got here.
Yeah, well, welcome to 3492 South Ocean Boulevard, my final masterpiece. After 30 years, this is number 44, and it's the last one.
That's it?
Wow.
The name of the program, American Dream.
Yep.
No longer 2.2 kids and a dog and a white picket fence.
So Frank, tell us what this is. I see jellyfish, but I've never seen anything like this before.
What I wanted to do was bring the marine life from what you don't see in the ocean inside into the world's only jelly sphere. That is stunning. That's why I didn't put a TV in the room. I don't want a TV on that wall. I want you to sit back and relax. There's too much stress as it is. This will take it away.
Frank, why don't you tell me a little bit about the kitchen?
Like the jelly sphere, this has something you will not find in any other residential setting in the world, that being lava countertops from Auberge, France. You've got this beautiful prep area. If you want to enjoy a little bubbly while you're cooking, you've got a place for your ice. And if she's got to check her lipstick, there's a mirror on the back of the champagne holder.
You have thought of everything. This is just remarkable.
That's one way to ride in style.
Yeah, thanks. How are you?
Good, how are you?
Good.
So I'm Erica from Kensington Vanguard.
And I'm Kate Elliott from the Kate Elliott team at Caldwell Banker. We are here to talk about how I like to work with builders. And we have a lot of homes in this area that are getting restored. And so we actually, as a service to our builders, work with them to help select design choices. So we should go in and take a look. It's half done. So be a little bit careful, but there's some exciting design decisions to be made.
Perfect, let's take a look.
All right. Hey, Dave.
Hey, welcome.
How are you? Good to see you.
How's it going?
Hi, how are you?
Good, Erica. This is Dave Kasdan from Kasdan Construction Management and Kasdan Homes.
Very nice to meet you.
And he is our builder for this property here at 393 Irving in South Orange. Should we start with the bathroom?
Definitely.
Sure, so this is a bathroom?
Well, this was a bathroom, and now it's going to be a bathroom and a laundry room.
Okay, so Dave, tell me, why does it make sense to get Kate involved so early on in a project like this when the bathroom is literally down to the studs?
She really helps me kind of push outside the box on ideas and design, and we really just have a lot of fun with the project.
Dave has really good taste, but the fact of the matter is, you know, as buyers come through and they're seeing more and more of the same thing, we take a little bit of risk. This is how Dave gets the most money for his homes, is because he's pushing the envelope a little bit.
Wow, you guys really like a lot of color and taking a lot of risks with this design.
Where do you see our accent wall?
There's an accent wall?
Yeah, let's go.
Let's look.
This is sort of the focal point of when you walk in the house, right?
Okay.
And so we really wanted to do something fun. So we worked with a muralist.
So this is custom. No other house is gonna have this in the United States.
Absolutely right.
Wow, it's beautiful.
Isn't that nice?
That is so cool.
Yeah.
You're right, it hits you as soon as you walk in. I couldn't have imagined a piece of wall art. I love it.
Cool. Guys, I have a really good idea. All right, so you know how we were talking about open concept? I was thinking it might be a great idea to open up this wall from the dining room into the second family room.
Are you cool with this?
Let's go for it.
All right, E, crowbar, ready?
Ready.
Let's break it down.
Welcome to the American Dream, and today we have your super mortgage guy, Justin Bush,
Thank you very much. And your super realtor, Catherine Rain.
and we're in sunny Miami Beach, and we have something very unique for you.
This is the Arca. It's fully sustainable. Not only is it a house, it is also a yacht.
Let's go check it out.
Let's do this. Wow, check this out.
Wow, look at this view, it's amazing.
This is huge. This is probably the coolest thing I've seen in a long time.
Yeah.
Look at this deck.
And now we're inside of the Arc Up with Howard Chase and Marius Collar. Thank you for being on the show.
Of course. Thanks for having us, Catherine.
So Marius, tell us about this.
Well, the Arcup's the first livable, luxury, sustainable yacht in the world. So it's independent of electricity and water. So we have sufficient solar panels on the roof to actually drive this yacht, use it for all the hydraulics and for the air conditioning. And we're collecting rainwater on the roof as well, which goes into a 4,000-gallon freshwater tank after it goes through a purified system. So being independent of electricity and water, I think this is something amazing. We're here, we have 4,350 square feet of living space, 2,600 air conditioners, 1,750 outside with 4-bedroom, 4.5 bath.
Tell us, how does this compare to the normal real estate in Miami?
Well, of course, as everybody can see, this is different. So this is not a mansion and it's not a yacht. It is the perfect blend of both. So this is Miami's version of Noah's Ark.
Great house at living. So I think this is the American dream and far beyond.
So actually when this was covered, I thought it was a barbecue. Duh. So what is this?
Right, so obviously it's not a barbecue. Wow. So the reason why it's actually so stable like a house, it's because we have here the 4 stops where we lift the entire yacht above water. Otherwise, a bow thrust or you give gas like any other yacht. And also here, you have a navigation system where you can control how much water you actually have in the tanks, and also on energy, how much energy we're actually producing right now. So what the solar is producing, how much goes into the batteries, and how much we're actually using right now for the air conditioner lights or to drive it.
We
strive to bring you the best stories from across the country that embody the ideals of the American dream, and we hope that you saw something new and entertaining. Look forward to what's coming in 2020 because we've got some pretty cool stories and big changes on the way. We would like to thank all of our viewers and our sponsors for helping us grow this show. We couldn't do this without your support. I'm your host, Jem Morris, and thank you so much for watching. We'll catch you next year.